Welcome to the first edition of the Heavy Metal Promotions podcast. Um, Mainly what we're going to be talking about here is the bands coming to 81 Speedway in the year 2025 season. Um, a lot of the biggest questions have been, how does the Battle of the Bands work? And that's a good question. So the best way I like to explain it is consider a points race out throughout the season. Um, each band is going to be able to be voted on every night that we have a Battle of the Bands event. Um, every band will be able to be voted on. Doesn't matter what night they play on. They can be voted on any night. Every fan has a chance to vote. When you come through the gate, you're going to be greeted by the 50-50 lady. That's Patty. She's also going to be holding tickets to be able to vote. Now, the problem has been on that is, how are we going to get everybody to be able to have an equal opportunity chance to get a vote cast? And what I'm going to do here is, after we get through this short video of the rules, I'm going to start displaying each band one by one, starting with the most recent one coming up, and we'll get through all of those bands, get you links, get you connected, so that you can be able to listen to what you're voting for. um, that said, how does it all work? Well, go. So, oh my goodness, I really blew that up. So, starting at 5 p.m. when the gates open, the band they'll start playing. They got a 45-minute set. Um, During that 45 minutes, they're going to premiere one of their songs. And that's the song that we're going to be voting on. Now, what do you get if you win? If you win, you're going to have your song recorded professionally by me to be able to use in the tower during our parade laps in the year 2026. Sorry about the background noise. Had the garage door open. It's hotter than sin in the garage. So you're going to have your song played at the feature race, a feature race from the headlining show throughout the year of 2026. Now, that is only during the regular weekly races. That's obviously not going to count for the World of Outlaws or if USMTS or the Heartland Modified Touring Series is coming through. They all have their own format, and we won't have any control over that. But for the rest of the season, during those A-feature parade laps, you'll be able to hear the winner's song played throughout that lap. Also, the winning band will have their song featured on the Above the Cushion intro. Just a way to get more fans in the stands, mixing the two genres, racing and music. Both of them hold dear, true to my heart, man. And I'm never able to be at both places at one time, so I figure the only way to do this is to bring both places together at the same time. Let's see if we get back here real quick. So, the schedule. Earthwreck, unfortunately, on the April 19th, as was with Highway 14, who was scheduled to play. Highway 14 was scheduled to play on our first weekly show, and unfortunately we got rained out. Same goes with Earthwreck, and I do have their new schedule date. I do not have it on this particular schedule. Forgive me for that. May 3rd, Maine McMahon and the Difference came in and put on one heck of a show. Had all kinds of musical talent there, and really entertained the crowd for a little while, and it was a good time having them there. I hope we get a chance to catch up with them again later on down the road. I hope I have a chance to catch up with them later on down the road, sometime during this season, and do a little better recording. My video skills failed that day. Surprise. I was a little bit out of my element, but I'm working on it and working on getting everything put back together so that we could do the proper. Anyway, so coming up, June 7th, Fading Fast. You got a little taste of that during the intro. Uh, that was Fading Fast, doubling it up. Um, Interesting band. I'm going to let them speak for themselves. I do plan to interview them here pretty soon, hopefully before the June 17th show. If not, maybe they'll have a chance to later explain a little bit about doubling it up. um, Good band, good music, love the rockin'. We're going to have a really good time with that. And you can see the rest of this here schedule. We're My plan is to start getting some interviews done, and they'll be posted up on this page as well through this season. Hopefully over the next couple of weeks, maybe 3. Um, just trying to get everybody scheduled and getting everybody together is not always easy to do, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to find a way to get it done. That all said, here, I'm going to trying to make this quick and brief so that we can make sure that we're getting all of the questions answered. Voting kiosk located inside right as you're coming in the gate. Like I said, see Patty. She's got some little vouchers for you. You'll see the voting booth. There's some little pill containers, and you cast your vote based on what you've heard, what you're hearing, what you heard last week. Don't feel like you're obligated to, because there's a band up here playing, that you have to vote for that band. If you like the band that that played last week, vote for them. If you like the band that's coming up in a couple of weeks, you've already heard their stuff. As we've had it posted on this page, as soon as we have it posted on this page, you'll be able to have a chance to hear them before you actually get a chance to see them. And throughout the year, it's just going to be a race. It's going to be a race, just like any other voting system would. We're trying to keep it as honorable as possible. That's why we're not doing any online voting. It's too easy for somebody to create a new profile and come in and vote 7 or 8 times for one band. It makes it unfair. It makes it hard for us to monitor. So we're doing good old paper ballots. Each fan gets a chance to vote each night. There's a band playing. When you walk in, if there's a band playing, go see Patty, get a ballot, cast your ballot, and that's all season long. We'll announce, we'll announce a winner at the end of the season, and go from there. It's going to be a good time. You're not always going to hear what you want to hear, which is what makes this a really good race. We got a couple of rappers. We got some country. We got some what I call hip hop. Some people call it pop country. Red Dirt. We got some old classic rock, country classic rock set to come out. And when I do a little video on each one of the bands that's entered over the next few weeks, you'll get a little more understanding of who's coming, what they're playing, if you like them or not. Give you a little bit more of a educated guess on who you want to vote for. I think that's about everything that I need to cover on that. If you've got any questions, direct them to this page, and we'll get them answered. Don't bombard JR or Andy over at Above the Cushion. Don't bomb them guys with band related questions. I'm the guy that's going to have all those answers. So come to my page or our page and ask your questions, and we'll get them answered as quickly as we can. All that said, I think I've covered everything. Like I said, I wanted to make this video kind of short and sweet so that I'm not taking up too many people's times with all the details. Looks like that's it. Well, thanks for tuning in and giving me a chance to explain all this to y'all. We'll do the best I can to get some more info out on the bands that are coming in as soon as possible. Schedules. Everybody knows we all have a life outside. give me a like, share this with your friends so that other people know where to go for the Battle of the Bands of 81 Speedway questions and information. Thanks for tuning in to the Heavy Pedal Podcast. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of a treat on the way out, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks again.
Look at her, she has every reason to act the way she does. Born to sink, but she will swim in you while your head it treads above. And if you need a lending hand to help you to figure as to why, but there's just one thing that I ask, it's don't get defensive, 'cause I'm